The other day I went to a Marcus Mystery movie. If you don't know what Marcus Mystery movies are, there you go to a movie. A lot of theaters do it. AMC, Regal, a lot of people do it. You go to the theater, you sit down, pay a cheap ticket, and you don't know what you're watching. It's a new movie. It's coming soon, very soon, whether it's the next week or the week after that. And you watch the movie before anyone else. I go to them all the time. This one, I was a little nervous for. Last one, I had a feeling it was going to be drop. It was drop. I didn't go see the mystery screening because the Florida Gators were playing for national championship. I'm a Gators fan, so had to watch the Florida Gators play for a national championship. So, I missed that one. But this one, I was a little nervous. It could either be a movie, Rosacea. I don't know what it's called. I saw a trailer for it one time. Thought it looked terrible. I just wasn't into it. So, I didn't want to see that movie. The other one that I had slightly less hopes that it would be, Clown in the Cornfield. I didn't think it would be Clown in the Cornfield, even though I do really want to see Clown in the Cornfield. Guess what? It was Clown in a Cornfield, and boy, oh boy, it's a good movie. Before I give you my review, please make sure to subscribe, like button, hit the bell, and comment down below what are your opinions on Clown in the Cornfield if you saw it at one of these mystery screenings, or if you haven't and you've seen it early at a film festival or something, go ahead, give me your review, and if you haven't seen it, what are your expectations for Clown in a Cornfield? With that said, Clown in a Cornfield is good. It's a pretty good slasher. It's not the greatest movie of all time. It's not like the best slasher, not like the creepiest slasher that I've ever seen. 2/3 of it is the very generic slasher, and I'm saying that in not a bad way, but in a way that I feel like for a movie like Clown in a Cornfield, it should have been much better. But the very beginning through until we enter the final act was kind of just like, okay, we get a couple kills, not a single kill made me go, oh, that was so cool. They were just like, okay, yeah, we got kills. There's some funny moments. Characters aren't completely unlikable. They aren't super likable either. But then we enter that third act, and it goes from 0 to 100 really, really, really quick. It's going to be very difficult to talk about the third act, because what they do here was something I was hoping that they would do the whole time I was watching this movie, and they did it. I don't want to be telling you guys what it was, but it was fun. It goes from, okay, it's a generic but entertaining enough slasher to, okay, this is what I come to this movie for. The kills still never really hit the mark where it was like, oh, these are the best kills I've ever seen in a movie. They're fine. Never really anything. They don't really do anything all that interesting with the kills. The best one is like he's doing some bench press. He's on the bench press, and the clown puts a saw and it cuts his head off. That's the most unique one. And and one where a guy gets a taser in the mouth and he gets killed. That's a pretty unique kill too. But besides that, there was really nothing like that made me go like, oh, that's such a cool kill. For me, though, I'm a horror fan, so I like watching people get killed. Pause. And so, in that third act, when we get all the madness that happens, I really like it. Plus, the themes that are explored in this movie are really good. It explores themes about being stuck in the past and embracing the future. And those themes, for a goofy movie like this, following a clown in a cornfield killing people, it's actually really good themes. It's a good theme to explore in a movie like this. I thought it added something a little more to a movie that, overall, for a lot of it, feels a little generic. If that third act didn't have the themes or the fun stuff it did, probably would go like a B minus on this one. But because they go full ham in the third act, because we have these unique themes, I really, really dug the third act of the film. The characters, I feel like the script kind of was mixed between going between a full hardcore slasher movie and kind of like a parody, because a lot of it feels like a parody movie, the way the characters act, the way stuff happens. But the more the movie goes on, especially when we get that reveal of what the themes are and what the whole twist is, I feel like it kind of works more. It kind of explains itself better. Speaking of the twist, it is pretty predictable. The twist is extremely predictable in this movie. As soon as something happened to start cranking it up to 11, it was a great part of the movie, but as soon as it happened, I said to myself, yeah, this is what is going to happen at the end of the movie. This is why. I already knew it. I was right. The twist is extremely predictable. I think anyone in that theater could have guessed what was happening. And so I like the twist. It tied into the themes. I thought the themes really worked, but the twist is predictable. If you're looking to be absolutely floored by a twist, you're not going to do that. It's very predictable. Still, a very good twist in the movie. But back to what I was talking about, feeling like a parody. Like, there are certain lines, certain ways characters act that just feel like it's mocking movies like this. And it kind of had a weird tone. I didn't necessarily find the movie to be funny. I found there to be a couple solid chuckles in here, but never like full belly laughs. So a lot of the comedy and humor it was trying to do in the first act and the second act didn't really work for me. I just kind of felt like the tone was a little bit weird, combined with a generic slasher movie that was entertaining enough. I was enjoying myself while watching it, but it never really did anything special. And then something happens in the third act, and it goes from 0 to 10,000 really quick. I had a blast with that third act. And like I said, I can't say too much about it because I don't want to spoil the movie for you guys. But that third act is so fun. It does exactly what I wanted this movie to do going into it. And the twist reveal, while predictable, I still found brought on some great themes. So Clown in a Cornfield, I had a pretty fun time with it. I left the theater really, really enjoying myself. And so, yeah, that's my thoughts on Clown in a Cornfield. Before I give you my final score, please make sure to subscribe, the like button, hit the bell, and comment down below what are your opinions on Clown in a Cornfield if you are one of the lucky people that have seen it at a film festival or an early screening. I don't know. And if you haven't seen it and you're interested in it, what are your expectations for Clown in a Cornfield? And with that said, Clown in a Cornfield, a lot of it's generic, it's entertaining enough, but when we hit that third act, it cranks it up to 11 really, really quick, plus some cool themes while being predictable. Still, I thought it really worked inside this movie. So, Clown in a Cornfield, I'd have to go a B+. Thank you guys for clicking on this review. Stay tuned for another Simple Favor review. And with that said, subscribe.